If you're thinking about moving to Tyler, Texas, then one of the reasons you may be looking at moving here is for water sports, fishing, boating, anything like that. Well, Tyler has a lot of good options when it comes to lake living and lake life. But today we're going to be talking about Lake Palestine. Howdy everyone, and welcome back to the channel. For everyone new here, my name is Ronnie Withers, and if you want to know what it's like to live, eat, sleep, work and play in Tyler, Texas and the surrounding areas, then just go ahead and smash that subscribe button and tap that notification bell so you're the first to be notified on any single Tyler, Texas market update. My team and I are getting calls every single day of people just like you who are looking to either relocate to Tyler, move within Tyler, or sell their Tyler home. So if that does sound like you, please go ahead and give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. We'll get in contact, we'll hop on a call, and we will get you into your dream Tyler home. So I'm here right now at the Villages Marina in Flint, and the Villages is a nice little resort right on Lake Palestine, and it is also home to a really nice indoor water park. So if you're thinking about coming over to Tyler and just coming to visit for a little bit, then I'd highly recommend staying at the Villages, especially if you have kids, because it is a really good water park. I'll put up a photo right here just so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So I've actually just pulled up real quick to the Villages Holiday Inn Resort, and this is the outside of the water park. So this is kind of what you expect. It's not huge, but it's got slides, it's got little slides indoors, it's got indoor water things, just what you'll find in a water park. But it's really good for an East Texas place that some people don't even know exists to have an indoor water park. So that's really fun. Definitely think about staying here if you have kids and you're coming in to travel, or you have family that want to come see you. Then the Villages Holiday Inn Water Park Resort gives it a thumbs up from me. Really good place to go. So Lake Palestine, one of the two major lakes around the Tyler area. Now there are lots of little lakes, and it depends on how far you want to go out from Tyler, but there's a lot of lakes, but the two main ones, Lake Tyler, which I've already done a video about and I will link it right here, and Lake Palestine, which we're going to be talking about today. Both are very popular lakes, and between the two they can satisfy almost every laking need you could ever have. The location of Lake Palestine is southwest of Tyler a little bit, and I'll throw it up on a map around here. So depends where you are, you're only around 10-15 minutes away from right in the middle of Tyler. So the surrounding counties that surround Lake Palestine are Anderson County, Cherokee County, Henderson County, and Smith County. Smith County is where Tyler is. So it's a really big lake. The surface area of the lake is 25,560 acres, which turns out to be about 40 square miles. So it's a big lake. There's over 135 miles of shoreline. Now, a lot of that is private, so you're going to have private docks, private boat docks, private land. However, there are areas like this, open to the public, where you can come and do your thing, get access to the lake. That's why I'm here speaking about the lake right here, right now. So from the very top north part of Lake Palestine in Chandler to the very south point in Frankston, you're going to be looking at around 14 miles from top to bottom. The deepest part of the lake is around 50 feet, but it has an average depth of around 16 feet. And like I said before, this lake pretty much does it all. You can boat, water ski, water sports, fishing, biking, hiking, walking, canoeing, RVing, living. Pretty much you can do all of those things on Lake Palestine. So it's kind of a do-it-all lake, and it's big enough that you really can do it, and it's not crowded. It's not just a completely private lake, and it's a really good lake. Now, I said fishing. This is a really big fishing lake. There's actually some people behind me that are fishing right now, but I don't want to get too up in their business. Now, I don't know too much about fishing. I'm not a huge fisherman, but I know that this lake is very prevalent with white bass and striped bass. Please let me know in the comments if I've said something wrong there. It's actually hybrid striped bass. I don't know if that makes a difference, but to you fishermen and women out there, It probably does. There's also a lot of channel and blue catfish in Lake Palestine, and it is very, very abundant of crappie fishing. That's one of the fish that I have actually fished for one time, and I caught one crappie. So if I've caught one, it means there's a lot in there. And it is such a big bass fishing lake that there are several well-known bass fishing tournaments on Lake Palestine. So if you're a bass fisherman or woman, then Lake Palestine is the place to go. If you have a boat, there are 5 public boat docks, and there's more than a dozen private boat docks as well. So some of those you can pay to have access to, but 5 of them completely public. So that's a really, really good thing. Now the housing when it comes to Lake Palestine versus Lake Tyler, so there's less options in my opinion to live on Lake Palestine than there is Lake Tyler. If you go around Lake Tyler, you see there's a lot of houses for sale at the moment. There's a lot of really, really luxury, expensive lake homes. Here, I'm not saying that isn't the case, but there's just less for sale. Now, most of the communities where you can buy homes on Lake Palestine, for example, Emerald Bay, Shady Brook, and lots of communities like that, they're gonna be gated, which is a really good thing. It means security is really good, but there's fewer just open areas where there's no gate, no HOA, to live on the lake. And I will go right in a second, I will go to one of the communities actually in Frankston and look at a house around 850,000 that isn't in a gated community that you can kind of just get to, but those homes are very few and far between. And if you're the person who is in the market for a more luxury home on big acreage, then it might be best looking at Lake Tyler than Lake Palestine, because there is a lot more option on Lake Tyler. Not saying it doesn't exist over here. There are still a couple of homes kind of in the millions, but you're going to get more of a variety in Lake Tyler. Just like Lake Tyler, we're also going to have some very nice golf communities and country clubs here, like Eagles Bluff, Emerald Bay, and Pine Dunes, which is down in Frankston. So there are really, really luxury golf country clubs, which are going to have some really nice houses on there as well. Just very similar to Lake Tyler. Wow, this is just so peaceful. Just look around here. Like I said, we're at the Villages Marina. There's some really nice houses over there with private boat docks, so they definitely do exist. And this water is just so calm. There's a boat dock. You could just take your boat out, go bass fishing, and just have a great time. Just look at the sun gleaming off that water. That is beautiful. Also at these marinas, you're going to find really nice places to eat. All the 5 public boat docks that I've talked about, we're going to find places to eat, places to hang out, fishing docks if you don't have a boat. So there's a lot to do. There's boat rentals, there's water sport rentals, and you're good to go in all those aspects. Okay, what we're going to do now is going to hop in the car, and I'm going to take you to that one neighborhood. It's down in Frankston, and I'm going to show you a home that is for sale, just so you get kind of a better idea what you get in the $850 price range. And then we'll have a little look around the neighborhood. But like I said, most neighborhoods and communities here are gated, and you're going to have a security guard at the gate who's checking your ID when you get in, or you're going to have a tag to get in. So, which is, I mean, it's a good thing that you have good security here. But that is what we're going to do now. So let's hop in the car and let's see that community. So this neighborhood we're in right now is called the Hillside Lake Subdivision, and technically we're in Frankston, which is, you just cross the bridge on 155 going from kind of the Flint area into Henderson County, or you're going into the Frankston area. But this neighborhood is really, really nice. If I just have a look around me right now, it's very, very private. It's just a kind of a narrow road, but you're going to be, these houses, especially to the right hand side, are going to be right on the lake. Just walking down here right now, and this is, as we know, there's not too many homes kind of on the lake, unlike Lake Tyler. But if we turn around right here, you're just going to be right on the lake, and it's absolutely amazing. Now, the one home that I've got to show you today is this one behind me right here. So this is actually for sale right at the moment. It's for sale for $850,000. It is around 2,500 square foot, built in 1971. It is 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, and it is right on Lake Palestine. So a really, really good home right on the lake. We'll just look around. This is just so peaceful. Even though you're right next to the road, you can't really hear any busyness, any cars driving, anything like that. Well, maybe a little bit, but not too bad. So if you're the kind of person who's kind of looking for a home on Lake Palestine, you want a peaceful area, but really close to amenities, different towns, and very close to Tyler as well, then this area could be for you, especially if you're looking for more of a more luxury home in the luxury price point, then this could be the one for you. So like I spoke about before, it's not as easy to find a home on Lake Palestine, especially for that higher price point. You can find some in the lower price point, but it's not like Lake Tyler where you have many multiple $1 million homes on the lake. But that's a really good thing because it means it's affordable to get on this lake. So that is it. Thank you very much for making it to the end of the video. My name is Ronnie Withers. Like I said, if you have any questions at all about Lake Palestine or moving to Tyler or anything along those lines, please give me a call, text or email, and we'll get together and get you into your Tyler home. Please let me know what is your favorite thing about Lake Palestine. If you've got any questions, just leave them in the comments box below. Thank you again for watching the video. Please like the video if you liked the video, and until next time, cheerio.